I'm your host, Naeem bin Mohammed Rafi, and here is my YouTube channel, Zumeer Universe. In today's age where everything, I think, is around money and money matters, money makes the mayor go, the capital system, I think, it's easy to get corrupted by this, and there is a price tag for everyone here, with the exception of a very small minority who have ethics, who have fear of God Almighty or fear of the society, and they do not want to indulge in haram, and they want to earn the halal money, and they spend their life because of the not only just the fear of their accountability on the day of judgment, but even in this world. So I am just going to say that who did this to us is again coming back to the Jews. Jews are really at the center or the epicenter of all the ills, from adultery to homosexuality to the interest-based economy to, the way they are doing the regime changes, the way they are attacking other countries, they are robbing their, natural resources like gold and diamonds and, minerals and all sorts of, even food items, they colonize them, and that gives them then an incentive to do this. Now, everyone knows that they are not practicing Torah and all those religious books which were, revealed on Prophet Moses. They got collection of the sermons which each of the rabbi, twisted it, modified it, just like the clergy in Islam, or even in Christianity, when they are paid touts, they change it. They change it for the sake of this word and what they have done. So I will produce that to you, that the Talmud, which is really a connection, and that's the book which is being followed by the Jews at this moment. Now, the one who still have some testaments, old of Torah, they are the Hudis, which are, they vote, they are equal, I think, the sinners, because they become part of the Zionist government, and if they leave that, then the government will fall. But they don't. They don't want that, there should be a place, or they should have Israel as their state. The Jews are not supposed to have their state. So they have to remain, countryless. They can't have a state. This is a part of the punishment which is 7 times more than the ordinary person. So one punishment for one person, in all other religions, but Jews in particular, because they exceeded all the red lines and all the limits, and they killed their prophets. And look at what they are teaching in Talmud. You will know for yourself that what they say about all the non-Jews, that how you can rape them, how you can kill them, and how they are worse than animals and dogs. And that will show you the dirty, filthy side of the Jews. Now, unless you get rid of these people, I don't know why Hitler left even one single, non-practicing Jew who did not practice Torah. That is not a Jew. Call them Zionists, call them whatever you want to call them. And the present ones, the Zionists, how they lied, how they manipulated, and you see for yourself the women talking about all the pictures taken by Auschwitz. There was no such thing. They were all taken afterwards, because in all those pictures you won't find any snow. And it snows in that part of the European country. There are many things which will go against it, that they were the real pictures. So they constructed their own history, and up until now, like a vampire, they got all the damages from the Swiss banks, from the Germany, that because they blame Hitler for that, and up until now billions and trillions they got in compensation for something which never occurred.
The book of Talmud is, after the Hebrew Bible, the central text of rabbinic Judaism and the primary source of Jewish religious law and Jewish theology. We have gathered a few rules from the book that Jews are taught to follow. Keep in mind, the word goyim in Hebrew means a non-Jew in English. Sophorim 15. Even the best of goyim should all be killed. Yebamoth 98a. All children of Goyim are animals. Baba Meziah 114b. Gentiles Goys are not humans. They are beasts. Gatshas 2:2. A Jew may violate but not marry a non-Jew girl. Sanderin 54b. A Jew may have sex with a child as long as the child is less than 9 years old. Tospot Jebamoth 84b. If you eat with a goy is the same as eating with a dog. Baba Meziah 24a. If a Jew finds an object lost by a goy, it does not have to be returned.
Not only Auschwitz, they liberated all the camps in Poland, and that is really not known. And something I wanted to point out to you, you know, there are many pictures about the Russian liberating Auschwitz, and there's never any snow. And the snow was honestly that high. And so I have some connection with the Russian embassy, and I was there once, and I said, something puzzles me. Those photos are fakes, because there's no snow. And they said, well, yes, they are not fakes, but when the army came, they didn't have cameras, they didn't photograph. So only much later, when they realized we should have pictures of it, they took pictures like you see now, but this is definitely not in Auschwitz and not the liberation of Auschwitz. There were not that many people with clothes and children, and no snow.
Right, fascinating.
So I think it wasn't only Auschwitz.
यूनिवर्सल टेलीविजन को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें, उसके बाद बेल बटन पे क्लिक करें और अपने कमेंट्स के सेक्शन में अपने कीमती जो ख्यालात का इजहार ज़रूर